All right, well, good morning, guys. I am making cupcakes for my dad's birthday that is coming up. We are having my dad's 75th birthday here in about a week, a little over a week. And when I contacted a caterer, they wanted to charge a ton of money, so I was like, whatever, I'll just do it myself. So that's what I'm doing, so you guys get to join me in making cupcakes today. Okay, so today we're making white cupcakes. We made some devil's food cupcakes last week, and they're in the freezer right now. If you didn't know that you could freeze cupcakes and reuse them, I'm here to tell you it's a game changer. Okay, I'm doubling the recipe, so here is the cake mix. To that I am adding 1 cup of oil, and I'm not trying to healthify this at all. It is what it is. So 1 cup of oil, 2.5 cups of water, and 8 egg whites. And there's a tiny bit of yolk in there, and that's okay, because I'm not trying to beat this into a meringue or anything. So a little bit of egg yolk is just fine. Okay, so here it is. It just mixes up for 2 minutes with the mixer, and now I'm going to put it in the cupcake tins and put it in the oven. Okay, here's the batter that I have left. I still need to make a couple more. And here are some cupcake tins filled, and then I have one in the oven currently cooking. The box says to fill 24 cupcakes and cook them for 19 to 23 minutes. You guys, that is way too long. Way too long for cupcakes. So I cut the time in half. I do between 10 and 12 minutes. Typically for these I do 12. They look like they're not done on top when they come out, but you leave them in the tins for about 10 minutes and they'll continue to cook, and then you take them out, you flip them out and put them on a rack similar to this. It's just a rack. So I put it on this, and then they will sit there until they're fully cooled. And then I'll wrap them all up and put them in the freezer, and I'll show you guys. But I did this with the chocolate cupcakes a few days ago, and you just package them up in a little package and put them in your freezer. And that's it. They just sit in your freezer. It's so great. I'll show you this. Oops, sorry. See? There's my packets of chocolate cupcakes. I've got 12 in each. And I only need 30 for the party. So I'll have a couple extra to mess around with when I do the frosting, because I'm not good at frosting stuff. But I've watched a lot of tutorials, so we'll see how it goes. Hello, little Joey. Hi. Hi, baby. Joey is a mini smooth-haired black and tan dachshund. And he is, right now, let's see, he was born July 28th. So today he is 8 months. August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March. Yeah, 8 months old. You're a little 8-month-old baby, huh? Hi, baby. Hi, sweet boy. He's just the sweetest little love. We just love him to death. Yes, we do. You're a sweet, sweet boy, huh? Thank goodness for friends messaging me to remind me that I have plans at 11. It's at 9:20 right now. And my friend messaged me and she was like, hey, can we meet at 10:30? And I'm like, oh crap, I totally forgot. I didn't really forget, but I did forget. Because that's just who I am. I forgot. So I'm gonna get ready really, really fast. I don't have time to shower. I have 10 minutes until the next batch of cupcakes come out, and so I just need to wash my face and put some new makeup on. So that's what I'm gonna do. So you get a little bit of your face stuff in your hands. You go this way. Get your face washed in your hands. Turn on some warm water. Rub your hands together. Get it all foamy. Wow. And then I like that for my hair back. Rub it on. Hi. Doesn't that look great? So I use, what face wash do I use? I'll show you guys what I use. I use this. It's called Biore. This way. Blemish Fighting Ice Cleanser, and boy is it icy. But it's my favorite. I've never really had a problem with my skin breaking out. I get like hormonal breakouts. Otherwise, that's pretty much it. My face has always been pretty good. This is lovely. I have never washed my face on camera, and I honestly never thought that I would, because this is me with no makeup and that's scary. But that's okay. It's who I am, right? Gotta embrace ourselves. The good, the bad, and the ugly. So I always wash with warm water, and then you always want to rinse with cold water. And if none of y'all never rinse it off, you're crazy. You gotta rinse it, rinse it, rinse it, rinse it. Here's a tip for all of you guys, all of you ladies, all you men, whoever's watching this. Always rinse off in cold water. When you're in the shower, when you're washing your face, rinsing off in cold closes back up your pores. And that's especially helpful when you're washing your hair, because it'll close up all your pores on your head, and it helps so you have less your hair doesn't come out as easily. My hair sheds constantly. I have such a shedding head, and it always freaks me out that I'm going to be bald one of these days because of that. So I learned years ago that if you rinse in cold water, and I'm not meaning lukewarm or cool, I'm meaning cold water, then it will close up all those pores, basically holding in those hair shafts, and then they won't come out, at least not as easily. So, and I've definitely known that to be true. It's helped a ton. So, and this is what I use next. It's called Purpose. It's a dual moisturizer lotion with SPF 15. I've used this forever, or SPF 10. I've used this forever. I love this stuff. It's not oily. It's not heavy. I just use a tiny bit. Rub it in my fingers and then rub it all over my face and my forehead and my neck. Always go down onto your neck. So I'm 38 years old now. And I definitely feel like within the next couple of years, I'm gonna need to start getting like lotions that actually help, like get rid of wrinkles, these guys up here, and like these guys on the sides, and these. Oh, I think around 40. I'm gonna have to start doing that. Okay, so then this is the makeup I use right now. It is matte poreless. It's number 112 Natural IV, and it's by Maybelline, and it's a Fit Me, it's called Fit Me 112. And actually I took this 112 and I took another color that's a little bit darker, and I mixed them together. So this color is a mix of two, because that's just what I do. So after the lotion has been on and you let it set for just a minute, not long, I don't have time for setting and waiting and stuff like that. Then you get your foundation. And listen, I don't have time for beauty blenders. I don't have time for all those stupid sponges that everyone uses. My fingers work for me. They have my whole life. I have fingers. I'm gonna use them. Once you rub it in a little bit, you kind of start feeling it be more like a satiny, powdery feel, and not so much liquidy. And it just, oh, it feels so good. I love this stuff so much. And it's cheap. It's like less than $10 at Walgreens or Walmart. It's great. See? So just evens everything out a little bit. So now I'm going to use my concealer, and I just kind of put it wherever I feel like. Again, I don't have time for all that beauty blender stuff. I have a little blemish here. It's been there for like a month. I don't even know what the hell. I think it's just this scar now. Okay, so then I let this sit for a minute, and since my cupcakes are ready to be taken out of the oven, this is gonna sit for a minute while I go do that. I'll be right back. So this has been sitting on a little bit longer than it should be. I don't know if you can even see it anymore, but it's practically dried on now. So anyway, I just use my finger and rub it all around. And rub this in, and that's it. See? So the base of my face is done. Now we get on to other stuff. So I am no pro at any of this. I just kind of make it up as I go. But I kind of like how it ends up. So this is what I use for my bronzer. Can you see that okay? Wet n Wild bronzer in the color 740. It's called Bikini Contest. And I only have one brush. I don't use a million different brushes. And then for this part, I kind of squeeze the brush to make it kind of flat. And then I pick up some of the bronzer and I just go up in an angle. Right there, right underneath my cheekbone. Make a little line. Try and bring it back into the hairline so there's not a line. Okay? And then whatever's left, I just kind of go around the edge of my head, like that. Kind of like it's a sun-kissed, like the sun kind of hit the edge, you know? So then I squeeze my brush again, get a little bit on, and do the same on the other side. Kind of want to go at an angle, so I kind of go from the top of my ear towards the corner of my mouth. Not bringing it down too far because you really don't want it to go like to your mouth. So I usually go to where like the corner of my eye, the edge of my eye is on both sides, from there to down. So anyway, and then I take whatever's left on this and I do this side of my head. Just get around the top. Okay, see? A little sun-kissed glow. And then whatever's left, I'll kind of like pat on my thing, and I'll go up and down my neck. I'll go around my jawline, up and down my neck, get my neck a little bit darker so that once everything's on and done, it kind of matches better with my face. Because we don't like lines, remember? We don't like lines. People with the lines on their jawline, no, that's not good. We don't like the lines. Don't do the lines. I keep forgetting to look at you right there. Sorry. Then I get my eyeshadow, and currently I'm using e.l.f. or ELF as some people say, and this one is called Blushing Beauty. Show you the back. Blushing Beauty. I don't love this palette. It's just got a few random colors. I don't love this palette, but I can't find the other one that I usually use. So I'm trying to decide if I want dark eyes or light eyes today. I think I'm going to go with light eyes. So for the light one, I use this one right here, number 3. Notice this one still says its words on the top. I've never used that one. I don't ever use that one. So I'm using the second one down. Nope, right there. And I just go across a couple times. It's going to be weird doing this in here. And then rub it across my eyelid. And that's it. Sometimes I'll bring it underneath and rub it across the underside. And then I rub it. Like that. Like that. And after my eyeshadow, I get my powder. And this is the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Powder, and it's number 130. I also have number 120. It just depends on how dark I want to go. So the 120 is the classic ivory, and then 130 is buff beige. I want to be a little bit darker today, so today I'm going to go with the buff beige. So I just take some on and I go under my eyes, around my nose, around my mouth, and underneath, not on, but underneath where my what is that, concealer? No, bronzer went. Okay, and then I take a little bit and go on my forehead so that I just get rid of all the like shininess, because I'm not like an oily person, but I do get a little bit shiny after a while. So that's that. Then I take my blush. I have 2 different blushes. One I'm running out of, so I'm using it sparingly, but I'm going to use it today. And then I got a different kind because I couldn't find my blush. So the blush I use the most is the ELF, and it's called Mellow Mauve. Okay, and see, I'm almost out. So I just kind of pinch it because I don't have very much left. I just want to get as much as I can on a small section as I can. Anyway, and this is when we smile. We always smile because we put the blush on the apples of your cheeks. And that's it. So I smile and I blush. And then I get more. And I smile and I blush. Okay? That's it. Smile and blush. Smile and blush. And then occasionally I'll take this, you know, the extras again, and go up around my eye, my forehead, a little bit down my neck. If I was wearing like a low shirt, I would go on my collarbone and a little bit on my chest, because you want it all to just kind of blend together. Okay? Good. Last but not least is my mascara, and this is what I'm using right now. I'm using Scandalize by Rimmel. And this one is the color Extreme Black, because Lord knows, look at that, I have no eyelashes. I'm a blonde girl with no eyelashes, so I gotta color these babies in. So I'm gonna color them in and then show you how they look after. Here's my lashes. See, I have lashes, they're just blonde, so I have to color the crap out of them with mascara. I usually put a lot on. I need to put some more on. I'm going to put another coat on a little bit later, but for now this is it. So this is the finished look. Here's out in my hallway. Not bad. Okay, so but we're back down to the cupcakes. I wanted to show you guys the cupcakes. So I actually ended up doing these for 14 minutes, not 12, because these are the 12-minute ones, and they all just deflated really badly. So I'm going to cut them open. I'm sure they're perfectly done inside, but I wanted them to just rise up a little bit more. So these are the 14-minute cupcakes, and they deflated a little bit too. So I'm not really sure why that is, but it's fine. It's totally fine. And here comes, the other ones are coming out in a minute. So we're going to take a look and see how they look on the inside, so you guys can see that they are actually done and don't need a full 23 minutes. Okay, I'm taking this super puny one. It deflated a lot. I'm going to cut it open and just see how it looks on the inside. You see that? It's totally done inside. It's completely done inside, and it looks amazing. It's got like the perfect like bounce to it and stuff. So I'm super happy with these. Let's get these other ones out of the oven. Alright, so now that the cupcakes, I have my last batch in the oven. I have another 14 minutes, so I'm going to get dressed for my lunch date. It's actually a brunch date. We're going to a place called Mon Ami. It's a place that serves like crepes and stuff, so I'm super excited about that. Bad lighting in my closet, man. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm all ready. I'm going to show you guys. I put my hair down and brushed it out. And then I've got shirt, this way, shirt and jeans. Super simple and easy. Gonna get the last of the cupcakes out and then be on my way to brunch. See you guys later.